It is that World Cup time where Revo starts on pole from Sparks YT15, you above, Dominic Hudson, versus Theo, Joshua Spence, UK Ball, Daf Sanchez, Chris Cornwell, Remy LeBeau, Sebastian Ocampo, Star, Magic, Nicholas Palomino, Matthew Hart, David 12, Joey Williamson, Devin Butler, Casavena Cornwell, Casper LeBeau, Gabriel LeBarton, Charles Hernandez, Antonio Ponte, and Silky. It is that World Cup time once again here in the United Kingdom. All 5 red lights ablaze. Let's go, 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 go in the United Kingdom for the World Cup. And Revo gets away well for Team USA. He is ahead of UFO from Team Scotland right now and towards the turn we go. Here comes Dominic Hudson and Daf Sanchez. Into the turn we go. And we got a little bit of some contact and a spin. Joey Williamson around for Team India. And India's in a little bit of trouble as Revo for Team USA, the Italian dominant world champion leads. He is a 7-time ERL world champion. And of course, I'm joined by my good partner, the Flying Fortress. What a start! And look at and right behind them. Massive moves here between UFO and Sparks YT15. Yeah, of course, the Monoposto merchant himself, Sparks YT15 right by you above. An interesting start for Team Scotland as UK Ball is 7th. And a little bit of problems there for Palomino. We got problems. Oh, we got a car around. That is Sebastian Ocampo. And actually there are two South Africa Wakanda team has just had a massive problem. Both drivers, actually both players from Team Wakanda, actually 4 Team Wakanda, have got themselves in trouble. That's a yellow card. Actually, it's a red card for one of the LeBeaus. I believe that's Remy LeBeau for South Africa Wakanda. And here comes Sparks YT15 to the inside. There's nearly contact. What a pass from Sparks YT15. He is from the United Kingdom and he's playing for Team USA as he gets to 2nd place. It's a USA 1-2. We got problems. Oh, the crowd's going mad. That's why Chris Cornwell and UK Ball. Just as UFO lost 3rd place, there's a massive problem for UK Ball. Unbelievable stuff. What a disaster for UK Ball. And that is just absolute bad news for Team Scotland. They were looking so good going into the next round of the World Cup. There's Casavena Cornwell for Team Hong Kong. And Chris Cornwell, meanwhile, the 2 Cornwells in the World Cup. We got the LeBeaus and the Cornwells. But keep your eye on these 2. They are absolute dominators. Revo and Sparks YT15. This could be a lot of surprise though between Dominic Hudson, Daf Sanchez versus Theo, and of course UFO. And then of course there was UK Ball, but unfortunately UK Ball was got himself in a heap of trouble and he just crashed. Yeah, it'll be a bad break as yes. We watch UFO right behind Dominic Hudson. He switches the inside, now the outside, and he gets back up to the podium. What a move from UFO for Team Scotland. There's the Brazilian, but he's playing for Team Germany versus Theo. And then there's Joshua Spence and Daf Sanchez, another one of the most popular drivers in the ERL. And we got problems, track limits. Warning for one of the Hernandez. That's Charles Hernandez. And there's Remy LeBeau. And yes, he does have a red card, a 5-second red card. So that could be a massive problem for South Africa Wakanda. There's Devin Butler for Team Mexico. David 12, the Nigerian player. And then there's Gabriel Lamartin. And on board with, that's a big move right there for Ua Buff. He gets right up into the podium again. That's the second time he's passed Dominic Hudson. What an absolutely incredible move here by Dominic Hudson. And we right on board with, that's Gabriel Lamartin. And another problems for UK Ball. Yeah, UK Ball is just not having a good World Cup here today for Team Scotland. And which is ironic because Ua Buff is actually doing pretty well. And so far, he's been doing absolutely incredible. But right now, we're just looking to see what might happen as Revo will come into the pits and get a change of sneakers. So what sneakers will Revo be going on to? Revo in the pits for a change of sneakers. He goes back to the red sneakers. Joshua Spence, Ua Buff, and Versio are also in for a change of sneakers, including Remy LeBeau. And we got more problems. There were some slight problems. I believe Casper LeBeau, the other LeBeau, was involved. Casper comes in, and Sparks White team stays out on track, or should I say on field. Oh, we got more problems. A red card for David 12. What's happening to David 12? And oh, he's collected a Wakandan player from Team Wakanda. That is Sebastian Ocampo. David 12 for Team South Korea has a red card that he collided with Sebastian Ocampo. Isn't that quite surprising? Revo's got absolutely massive speed right now, and he is just scooting away. That's right. Revo's got massive speed, and he's just got coverage abilities, everything. He just brings everything to the table. Looks like Sanchez is going to stay out as Sparks White 15 and Hudson coming into the pits for a change of sneakers. They come back to the bench for a change of sneakers if you are a massive football fan. Looks like Revo's going to make a move, and he does. Revo back to the lead for Team USA. And trouble, another LeBeau. Remy LeBeau gets another red card. This is turning into a bad day for Team South Africa from Wakanda. South Africa Wakanda, if you will. And meanwhile, Ocampo in the pitch. And that was really quite surprising. And David 12 in the pitch. You'll have to wait because he's got a red card. You have to wait 5 seconds because of the 5-second red card. That's basically, in auto racing terms, a 5-second time penalty. And at least UK Ball is on that last. He's 22nd. Revo is just scooting away with the lead as Dab Sanchez, I reckon, will be coming to the pits for a change of sneakers real quick, as Revo just continues to just leave this World Cup event here in Scotland. Not Scotland, the United Kingdom, I'm sorry. Oh, problems. There was some problems, and there still is problems. That is Versio, 14 of Germany. That is a massive problem. And man, Versio, he's had a little bit of some bad luck here in the World Cup. But right now, he's trying to do a good job as his teammate Nicholas Palomino screams past him. What a move! As Versio carries on, he tries to just carry on the rest of his race. There's Devin Butler And Joshua Spence, I just realized he has a 5-second red card. Here comes Star against Devin Butler, and he gets the job done. What a move! Yeah, that was an incredible move right there from Star. And he just does some really awesome things as Revo still leads. Sparks 2015 is up to second as these racers make their way around the turns, and yikes! Oh, almost colliding with UK Ball. UK Ball back up to dead last. Remember before, we've seen these drivers, they go head to head and they bring everything again to the field. Oh, Joshua Spence going wide onto the grass. That'll chop you up real good as, again, versus Theo. The mixed bag of results. There's Chris Cornwell representing the home team, United Kingdom, and they're playing in the United Kingdom. Now, so far, it's not looking so good for Team United Kingdom. There's number 12. And remember before we talked about how interesting, like before the game we talked about earlier, how interesting it would be to see Scotland and Team USA be an actual rivalry. And maybe the underdog teams. We talked about the underdog teams. We said it might be the Philippines, Hong Kong, or Germany. And we can firmly agree that might actually be possible. Revo comes into the pits for a change of sneakers, and we got more problems. And that is Magic, the Spanish player representing Team Malaysia, has had a little bit of a problem of his own, and he smacks the wall hard. Revo comes in for a change of sneakers, but oh my, that was a little bit surprising to say the least. Yeah, I mean, Magic, he's not known for nasty crashes like that. I think he just made a mistake that he's probably never done before. Well, he's going to come in for a change of sneakers and for, I guess you could say, some bandages. Oh no, Brazil's in trouble again, and there is a Cornwell. Man, just when you thought things were looking for Brazil, and he's got a 5-second red card. I believe that's Casablanca Cornwell that he's collided with. And that is a massive tough break for Theo. Looking so good, and now he got himself deep in trouble. Sparks Y215 leads. Revo onto another set of red sneakers. This guy is loving the red sneakers. Well, he's gaining a lot of time. He's going fast. And we move on to lap 10. Just a few more laps in the World Cup. The second round of the World Cup live in the United Kingdom. So Joshua Spence, again, he has a 5-second red card. So too does Remy LeBeau and Versio. Here's Matthew Hart. He's currently 7th. Not a bad position for Team UK. The United Kingdom is cheering on its home team here in the World Cup, and they're doing pretty well. And for the most part, it's just a solid performance from them. And they just continue to impress, and they try to improve every other game of the World Cup. Right? That's every single team. They just learn everything. You see, what Flying Forward is trying to say is, and I gotta credit the World Cup teams and their players, especially the FIFA World Cup monopostal officials. Each and every one of them, the players, the teams, the officials, and the sanctioning body as a whole, they learn every single game and almost every single day what to improve and what not to improve, and to maybe add some fan service every once in a while. And this is just something incredible. This is what the FIFA World Cup is all about. Just some great action, family and friends gathering across the big stage of the world to watch your favorite countries representing the big sporting league to decide who is the best. It's not just the player, it's the team. That's right. Revo's still second. He's chasing Sparks YT15. And with just a few more laps to go, we could be looking at a 1-2 for Team USA, which is exactly what they need. And this will be incredible to watch as Revo is still second. He has yet to win a World Cup match. But his teammate Sparks YT15, he's just doing an incredible job. Yua Puff is third. Dab Sanchez is just waiting right behind him. And Team USA, they put up a massive gap. And Sparks YT15 is 21 seconds clear of third place Yua Puff. And he just continues to do well, Sparks YT15. We're going to 2 laps to go in the World Cup. And Revo is gaining fast. We could be looking at a massive battle for the lead to decide who will take the victory in this World Cup match live from the United Kingdom. And it's all up to these 2 players from Team USA. We got the local home hero, Sparks YT15. He is from the United Kingdom, but he is representing and playing for Team USA. Revo from Italy, also representing Team USA. Which one of these Team USA players will come out on top and take victory? We're going to find out in 2 laps time. Down towards a couple of corners. Sparks YT15 trying to hold off Revo. Problems. Another red card. That is a Levi. Someone got hit. Actually, I believe that's Gabriel Lamarche, and never mind. And Casamata Cornwell's in trouble. Yeah, we got someone just spun out, and there it is. There is Casamata Cornwell going for a slide and a spin. Where are the Team USA players? I think they just went right past Casamata Cornwell. Yes, they did. This is it. The final lap. The decider. And to think, this is only the second round. They're feeling like this is the final round of the World Cup. But guess what? This is only round 2. In total, there are 17 games in the World Cup, and it's all around the world. That's right. But take a look at this. What a move. And we got traffic. A bunch of lap traffic. They will have to weave their way around lap traffic to get to the checkered flag. But Revo, hunting, stalking his prey like a tiger in the rainforest. To the outside, collision. The crowd goes absolutely mad. And Sparks YT15 survives that one. Down towards the main straight. Revo's sneakers are finished. And Sparks YT15 could be looking for yet another victory in front of the local crowd. And that is exactly what's going to happen. Revo goes wide. And that is it. Your winner, Sparks YT15. Unbelievable. Dab Sanchez. He actually comes up on the podium as Yua Puff. He loses positions and goes to 5th. Tough break for Team Scotland. It should have been a good day for them, but it's not gonna happen. A solid position for Matthew Hart, representing the United Kingdom team while being from the UK. Comes over the line for 8th place. A solid result for the local home team and their local home player. And there's a 10 position for Magic. The Steel's in the wall, and there goes his tire. A horrible day, and a day he'll want to forget. The Steel will come home 15th with a red card. Antonio Ponte with a blown tire, 4-car puncture. And speaking of which, his teammate Joey Williamson smacks the wall. It is a bad day for India. It's a mixed bag of chips for most World Cup teams, but it's a great day for the United Kingdom, and it's a great day for Team USA. What a game! What a game! Sparks White 13 takes victory, and it's a USA 1-2. Team USA, clearly the favorites and the massive ones to win the World Cup. And in only the second round of the World Cup, Team USA get a 1-2, and it's Sparks White T15, the main victor in the World Cup. And boy, was this fun to watch. And the fans, unlike last time in Miami, they were electric. The hype for the World Cup is unbelievable. And we just gotta say a massive thank you to you fans for watching this great experience and to join us for this spectacular sporting event. Thank you to all the fantastic YouTubers, How Easy, I Show Speed, and to all the YouTubers blogging the World Cup from around the globe. Thank you for watching.